because not only are you talking to me, but you're talking to like the rest of the chat. So it's always really fun when we have like a really nice um like talkative chat. So I always like that. Wait, how do you like the live? You just double tap the screen, like, and if you keep tapping, you just like keep liking and stuff. Do you stream every day? I do. I go live every day. Sometimes I go twice a day. Like I went live a little earlier today, maybe a few hours ago. So yeah, I went live a little bit earlier today. I usually go live at around this time of the evening though. So this is my usual live time that will usually always stay the same. My earlier lives are only there if I'm free. Thank you so much. I appreciate the gift. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi Vicky. Hi, welcome back. It's nice to have you here. We just low-key started the live, so yeah. Hi Cub. Sorry, so late. I was texting. Don't worry, girl. I literally just started the live. Hello, hi Eon. Hello, Cobby, Prince Ali, Jay, Roy G. Hi, welcome back, Roy G. You seem so chill. Thank you, Danielle. I'm glad you think so. I just tattooed with Pope and ink. Oh my god, girl, be careful. Yes, guys, help me reach 1K or maybe even 2K by tapping the screen or sharing out the live. But only like 3 little points on wrist. Okay, girl, be careful. Don't get it infected. Greetings from the house. Oh my god, girl, what happened? Are you okay? Luca. What inspired you to dye your hair like that? I actually have been wanting to dye this hair since I was 16, and now I'm 19, so it's been around 3 years. I've been wanting to do this hair dye since I was 16, and I never really had the guts. So, yeah. Motorcycle accident. Oh my god. I'm so glad you're doing okay. I hope you recover quickly and I hope you are okay. I'm glad that you're joining the live. Maybe you can get a little bit your mind off of the accident and yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the 1.2k likes, guys. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much. Looks good, thank you. Yeah, I've been wanting to do this since I was 16 and I never had the guts or I never felt like I was allowed to, but now I'm free. Now I'm free. I can do whatever I want. Did you tell me girl I'm a he? That doesn't matter, Luca. I call everyone girl, just like people call other people dude, bro. It doesn't really like I don't really it doesn't make you less of a man if I call you girl. I'm going to be to the fair tomorrow. The fair is called. Oh, okay. Have fun at the fair. I hope you enjoy it and stay safe. Eat lots of great food. Fairs always have good foods, so I like fairs. Jeez. Here selling eggs and water. I'm not doing that. What else you doing? What else week? What? Oh, what else will you do now that you're free? Oh, I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything super wild planned. This is probably the wildest thing I've done. I might like dye it pink. I now that I have it bleached, I have a freedom to dye it whatever color I want. So I kind of feel like I want to dye it maybe a light pink. A light pink sounds really nice. I am going to be here on live for like a little while, so yeah, we can hang out. Oh, okay, Sophie, thanks for joining. Even though, yeah, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you being here. Thoughts on shaving one side? I don't think I will do that. I feel like I have the reason why I am so. Hi, Romy. Hi. Okay, the reason why I'm quite hesitant on cutting my hair now is because for years I have had my hair this short. I'm not even joking, my hair was so short for years. And now I finally have grown it out and I love it and I want to stay in my long hair era. You still awake? Girl, it's not that late. Hi, Angles #1 fan, welcome. Are you free? I'm glad you were able to join. Hi, Anjo. You live in Switzerland? I do live in Switzerland. Yeah. So guys, it's super cool that you're here. Hi, Gabi. Yeah. So, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing okay. I wanted to wash my hair, but I decided it was too late and I don't want to wait until it like dries. So I think I'm gonna wash it tomorrow, and I'm actually also gonna plan to straighten it. So I haven't actually straightened it in a long time because I've been wearing it natural. So we'll see. Oh, thank you, Angles, #1 fan. I appreciate that. What did you eat today? Today I had roasted vegetables. I know it sounds sad, but it was really, really good. What? Wait, what am I missing out on, Romy? Wait. Wait, what? Why are you ignoring her? Wait, why? Girl, why are you ignoring her? Wait, I don't know. I don't understand what you're saying. Girl. Thanks for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Are salads in Switzerland good? Because I hear that life is quite expensive. Actually, contrary to what most people say, living in Switzerland is actually affordable if you earn Swiss living wage. Like if you work and earn living here in Switzerland, the cost of living is actually okay because unlike, maybe other places, you get paid like this much, but the cost of living is this much and it doesn't match. But for Switzerland, it's quite even. So, it's quite even and they have like good system. So like what you earn is able to support how much things are. So the reason why people say Switzerland is quite expensive is because like if you're visiting from another country, that is expensive. But or like being a tourist. But if you actually live here and earn advice, earn advice or earn the living. Hey guys, let me thanks for sharing the live. Oh my gosh, I appreciate that. Cause I said something, but she think to. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Romy. How old are you? Only I am 19 years old. I hear Switzerland is beautiful. Switzerland is beautiful. Do you pay your own rent? For rent, my parents still pay for me, but I pay for my own living expenses, like the rest of the living expenses. Any advice for finding a wife over there? I don't know, man. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you so much. One of you, I appreciate you being here. You look kind of like Megan from Cat's Eye. Thank you so much. And thanks for sharing the live. I really appreciate that. So the ones that complain are the ones that don't know how to manage the money. I don't know. Like, I'm only speaking on what I personally know. Hello, I tried the hair routine. Oh, tell me how it went. I hope it went okay. I'm sorry if it does. Okay, disclaimer, that is what works for my hair type. So that is my disclaimer. Like, every hair type is different. So, like, we'll see, But tell me how it went. I'm kind of nervous now. Like, what if I just, like, ruined everything? Hi, hello. Arkansas, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate all of the likes and the gifts. Thank you, Danielle, for the gift. I tried a different one. Sorry. No, that is okay. Don't worry, girl. Please, in the end, my video is only there for help and it's only there for suggestions and like, it also kind of helps to know that you're not the only one with that hair type. But yeah, I actually didn't always have wavy hair. My hair started being wavy when I was 16 and gradually turned to whatever this is now. And yeah, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, like yeah, I just you need to find what works for you. And so far this has been really good. Can you talk about your ADHD experience in high school? I would love to. All right, so my school took me out of class in 5th grade and said, "Hey man," and like made me do a series of tests, and they talked to my parents. They were like, "Hey man, I think she might have this and that. You need to live stream 5 of asking." I'm not doing backflips yet. Anyways, they were, "Hi Tina." They were asking me, the school was asking me like to go to the hospital to get, hi Nash, to get diagnosed for ADHD, and I went and I got and I passed the test and I got diagnosed for ADHD. And the reason why that was necessary was because I actually needed the medical diagnosis paper from the hospital to be able to get accommodations from school. So the accommodations that I got was extra time on tests, and also I was able to do my tests in a separate room. I do answer. I appreciate you commenting on the video, Tina. Thank you so much. It always helps when people comment on my videos. I love replying to your comments, guys. Seriously. Yeah, anyways, I got diagnosed in 5th grade, and then you are supposed to, I'm doing good, thank you. And you're supposed to get re-diagnosed after a certain amount of years, so I actually got re-diagnosed in 11th grade to renew my diagnosis paper. I don't know why you need to renew your diagnosis paper, because ADHD isn't something that you can cure, so I really don't know why I had to do that. But anyways, the benefits of having accommodations is basically like, I like to compare it like an analogy to someone having glasses. So like, even though me and this other person is staring at the same text, they're having a harder time reading it because they can't see it well without glasses. But you can't blame the person for not being able to read. You can't just be like, "Oh, you don't know how to read." Like, this person could completely know how to read. They just need the accommodation of glasses. And for someone with ADHD, it is very easy for us to be distracted by the slightest little sounds, little bits. So, and I know a lot of people get distracted during tests while they're working. That is what a lot of people experience. It's a universal experience. However, with someone with ADHD, they experience it to a point where it's not like, where you experience it to a certain like extent that it's so much that you can't function. Like, it gets to a frustrating point. Yeah, like I understand that, yeah, people get distracted all the time. No matter if you're neurodivergent or if you're neurotypical, you get distracted. It's a normal human thing. But for someone with ADHD, it is to a certain degree, like more than an average person, which is why like all these distractions happen one after another. So you cannot finish the work in time because you're constantly like, whoa, your mind's there, your mind's there, your mind's there. And so by putting us in a separate room and giving us just a little bit extra time, you really don't need a lot of extra time, just a little bit of extra time. It helps us be able to gather our thoughts easily. And people with ADHD also have a difficult time keeping track of their thoughts in their heads and organizing their thoughts, which means that by speaking out loud when you're doing equations in math or when you're doing things, it helps to speak out loud. But you can't speak out loud in a classroom setting while working or in a test room setting. So being able to do that freely in a separate room really helps us as well. So actually, someone with ADHD could be really, really smart and could know everything they're doing, but they just need the accommodations. Yeah, hi Adil, welcome back. Hey guys, sorry I haven't been replying to your texts because I have been, yeah, I have OCD and it's the worst. Yeah, OCD also runs in my family. I don't have it personally, but I don't personally have ADHD, I don't personally have OCD, but like my mom and my sister have it. So yeah, a lot of these things are quite, thank you for the follow, Alan. Yeah, a lot of these things are genetic as well. Like my dad has ADHD. So yeah, anyways, that is how the accommodations help during high school. However, a lot of people in my high school, someone asked me what it's like having ADHD in high school. A lot of people, what the fuck? What is that comment? What the hell? Someone block that. Someone mute that. What the hell is that? I completely lost my train of thought. Right. Someone asked me what it's like to have ADHD in high school, and I literally the accommodations. Thank you. I'm glad you like my hairstyle. The accommodations that I have to that I receive are not always viewed positively by other people. Hi. Thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you guys liking the live. Please like the live while I talk. Are you gonna get a mic for your videos? I would love to get a mic for my videos. Someone sponsor me. I like your hair too. Thank you. Thank you guys. I'm a cashier. Yeah, and like, girl, I understand that. I'm new here from New York. Hi, welcome from New York City. I'm in Switzerland. We're just kind of chilling. How's overall high school experience with friends or relationships? Okay, wait, I'll get to that. Finishing what I said about, okay, people are basically saying like, people basically were telling me, they were like, why do you get to go to an extra room? You know, I might also have ADHD. Why don't I get a separate room? You know, everyone gets distracted sometimes. I don't know why you get an extra room. And they're like, you get extra time. It's not fair. And when I get a score that's better than them, they blame it on the fact that I have accommodations. And I think, and so that is what my experience was. Where'd you get your necklace from? I got it from Thailand airport. I got it at the airport. All right, let me see. So how was your overall high school experience with friendships and relationships? My high school experience was good. It was some of the best times of my life, but also some of the worst times of my life, I would say. I went through the majority of high school. Okay, so the first half of my high school was actually online due to COVID. And the second half of my high school, I actually was experiencing a lot of depression for the last, I think, 2 years of high school. So the first 2 years, 9th and 10th grade, was online, and then the last two, I was low-key experiencing depression. Not low-key, it was pretty high-key. But it's okay, guys, don't worry, because I'm good now. I'm good. I fixed that in a year, which is really nice. I'm so proud of myself for that. But I have my share of, you know, bullies, and I had my share of, you know, experiences. Thank you. I'm okay now though, don't worry guys. Too much light rumors, everyone is talking etc. phone, yeah. And sometimes something as, wait, thank you Tina. Something as simple as, like during a test, something as simple as a teacher walking around the room to check can already cause a distraction and you lose your train of thought. Imagine trying to finish a train of thought or finish a math equation when every time you get to a certain part of the equation, something distracts you and you have to start from zero again. Same thing with reading texts for written exams. You read a text and you get to a certain point, something distracts you, you start over. You can't just go to the previous line and keep reading from there or something. So that is basically my experience with doing tests without accommodations as someone with ADHD in high school. Yeah, everyone always says, why are you always tired? Yeah. Hi, Andy. Hi, Christopher. Yeah. Thank you so much, Dorina. Hi, Clara. I'm like that as well. Yeah, so a lot of people actually experience that. And I, a lot of times really like these accommodations, but it's just a little bit sometimes difficult to explain to your peers about, like, especially in an environment that's highly academically competitive, where people tell you, like, they accuse you of either cheating. They're like, so do you cheat when you're in a separate room? Like, you cheat, don't you? And I'm like, no, I don't. Like, they have protocol. They take away my bag, they take away my phone, they take away everything except for my water bottle and pencil. And I get, like, I don't know, an eraser. maybe. So I follow the same protocols as you, except I'm just in a room by myself. And a lot of times people are telling me, they're like, you shouldn't be getting this, or like they're like, I should be getting this accommodation too because of blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, but do you have the diagnosis paper? So yeah. Thank you so much, Nara. I really appreciate that. Without the hyperactive. Yeah, I don't have the hyperactive strand of ADHD. I have the inattentive. My classmates are supportive, so they got it as well. I see. Yeah, I love friends that are supportive. Sometimes I had friends where they would tell me, they were like, "Oh, just make a list," or like, "Oh, just work on it." And then I'm like, "Oh man, I'm having such a hard time like starting this project." And they're like, "Just start." And I'm like, "Okay, man, that doesn't help." And sometimes they tell me, "I love cheesecake." That they don't tell me that. I was just replying to that. Sometimes they tell me, "Oh, like you should really consider working harder." And I was like, okay. I love, like, I'm one of the hardest working people. Like, ask my teachers, they actually know that I work hard, but like, yeah. I had to write it down because verbal doesn't work for me exactly. A lot of people have different ways of learning, and a lot of the times traditional way of learning does not work for people anymore. Sometimes people work really well with the system the school has set up for them. The system that the school teaches works really well for certain people, and those are the people that excel in school. But for anyone whose the teaching method is not meant for them, they will not excel, and they will be called the stupid ones or the dumb ones. And when in fact they might just be able to have the same mental capacity or learning capacity of someone else, but the school doesn't nurture that group. The school only teaches a certain way that nurtures a certain group, which helps them excel, but other people look bad. So I always think that the schools need to be more open towards different learning techniques. And yeah. Is it like that in Thailand? Because my school people, ADHD are treated the same like everyone. Oh, I was in Thailand, yeah, for high school. What's your favorite teacher and worst teacher in high school? My favorite teacher was definitely my English teacher, and my least favorite teacher was my English teacher, who we as a class didn't like her, so we low-key forced her to quit by being like assholes, because she was being really mean to us and we didn't like that, so we were mean to her, and because we were just giving back the energy that she was giving us. She was treating us like crap, so we were treating her like crap. So we made her basically want to quit. She quit, and the next teacher that walked in through the door was the new English teacher, which ended up being actually my favorite teacher. So the new English teacher was my favorite, and the one that quit was my least favorite. Hey, Sally, wie geht's? Es geht gut, danke. Hi, Mattia. Nice to have you guys here. By the way, don't forget to like the live. It helps. Thanks for the 2.1k though. I learned it on my own way and figured out how to do it my way. It helped other people find their way. Yeah, Joshi, and we need people more like you who understand that people learn differently. And like sometimes when I go to my friends, I'm like, hey man, I really don't understand this equation, and they teach me their way, and I'm like, I don't understand. But I could go to someone else and they teach me a different way and I could understand. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Thanks for liking the live, you guys. It means a lot. How did you get your teachers to support you? The only way the school system supported me was by me getting a diagnosis. So I would never have gotten an official diagnosis if it wasn't actually required by the school. Like, I was not allowed to get my proper accommodation without the proper diagnosis, which is fair. But there are some people that I know that was in my school that were told to get the diagnosis by school, but their parents didn't let them. So the kids actually probably had ADHD or whatever and didn't get the accommodation they needed because they weren't able to get the proper diagnosis. So that is why like sometimes you see people like struggle a lot in school, when actually all they might have needed is just their proper accommodation. And a lot of that also relies on the parents, because you need the parents' consent to get the diagnosis. And if the parents don't believe in things like ADHD or OCD or something like that, then it is difficult for the kid to get proper diagnosis and proper accommodation. If that makes sense. What time is it for you right now? It is actually 11:08 p.m. I also have ADHD and have something from the autism. Yeah, me too. Both of those, I think. 1 to 8th grade by far was hardest time of my life. I completely understand, because you sometimes feel like you're being misunderstood, and everyone's always telling you, you're so lazy, you should just get up and do the work. Why can't you get this? Why is it like this and like that? And it's just literally because our brain works differently. And as you see evolution go forward, you will have more and more people who have neurodivergence like ADHD and OCD, autism, etc. Because these things are genetic. So as more people, like my kids would probably have ADHD as well. So in the future, ADHD and things like that would be a norm. So schools are actually, at some point, they would be forced to change the system to fit and accommodate everyone. I went to the GP and got referral as an adult without my parents. Yeah, once you are over 18, you are allowed to get your diagnosis without parent consent. Who was the person who supported you the most through high school? I love these questions. They're great, by the way, guys. The person who supported me the most was 100% my mom. My mom was there for me every single moment. So I really appreciate her for that. What about assignments where you have a month to work? Yeah, like those are really difficult to plan out if you don't do, like someone like me with ADHD, I would have to make a plan for that. And I would have to stick to it, like try my best. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Yarno. I'm sorry. That must have been difficult. W Stream Guide. Hi, Caleb. Welcome back. Hi, Nana. Even teachers coming. Yeah. I'm so glad you're doing well now as well. That must have been really difficult. I totally understand where you come from. I was bullied a lot in school, mostly in my childhood, and a lot of the times teachers didn't support me through it either. But that was in a different school. Before I moved to an international school, I moved in 3rd grade, but up until 3rd grade, I went to an alt-high school. And Caleb, if you need to sleep, just make sure you have sleep, okay? Still kind of difficult in Berufsschule, kind of figure out how to do with my, yeah, a lot of times, like me too, I actually don't have, wait, I forgot what I was gonna say, sorry. This is what I'm talking about. Right, I'm not treated for ADHD, so I get the accommodations if I'm in a school setting, but I don't take ADHD medications. I'm not medicated, so I was actually able to function like with my ADHD just through experience and trial and error. Was it easy? Absolutely not. It was not easy to deal with that. But thanks for the likes, guys. 3.5K. I love that. Thank you. And welcome everyone who's here. So yeah, I also had to learn how to deal with my ADHD without medication. The reason why I didn't have medication is because was because I in Thailand there is not many medications at that time to support me. The only medications they had was for people who had hyperactive ADHD, and that medication is ineffective for me who has inattentive ADHD. The difference is it was my choice. I actually tried the medication for hyperactive kids, but it really did not work. It literally just made me depressed. So I did not have that. There are many types of ADHD medications. Hi, there are many types of ADHD medications nowadays. I could try and get some that work for me. I'm sure there is one out there that works for me. But I mean, I've lived so long with it already without having it medicated. I feel like it's just like I can deal with it. It's okay. Maybe in the future, if I ever feel like it, I will. But yeah, the difference between hyperactive and inattentive ADHD is that people with hyperactive ADHD show their symptoms externally, where you kind of can describe them as like bouncing from wall to wall, very active and hyper, hence the name hyperactive. But inattentive is that all of that hyperactivity is happening, but inside your head. So actually, it is more common for boys to have hyperactive ADHD and girls to have inattentive ADHD, where they could look like they're focusing, but their minds are all over the place, which means that there are a significant amount of girls that are underdiagnosed. It looks like a lot of it through the stats, it looks like boys are more likely to have ADHD, but really all that is happening is that it is easier to spot ADHD if you're hyperactive versus when you're inattentive. So it's just severely underdiagnosed for inattentive kinds. And I'm quite lucky that someone spotted it early on in 5th grade. When did you dye your hair? Recently. Good night, Romy. I hope you have a good night's rest. Our time was just very much aligned, that's why I asked. Okay. See you later, Romy. Do you play any video games? I play a little bit, like here and there, like some Brawl Stars and stuff like that, but yeah. I enjoy playing games, though. The reason why I don't play a lot is because I don't have a PC and I don't have a PS4 or like Xbox, so that's the reason why I don't play a lot of games. I love playing games, but yeah. You look like Megan from Cat's Eye. Thank you. I appreciate that. At least we're in similar time zones. Yeah, at least we're in similar time zones. Do you read books? I love reading books, but nowadays I have been switching over to audiobooks because I genuinely don't know what to do with the books once I'm done, and I feel like I don't want to just resell them or give them away because they're so pretty, but then I don't have a place to put them, so I just read audiobooks now. Who's your favorite Brawl Stars character? I like Tick 100%. It's him. He is my main. True, yeah. Do you like K-pop? I love K-pop. Yeah, I'm a huge K-pop fan. Thank you so much, Aston. I appreciate that. I'm going to sleep now. I have to work tomorrow. Good night, Yarno. Thank you for joining. What do you... I hate this question. What do you read the most? The reason... the reason why I can't... Guys, I cannot answer that question. I cannot answer on TikTok. I will be banned. No. I enjoy reading or listening to audiobooks that are romance related with a little bit of something like, an extra little bit of spice, like a little bit of seasoning. So I can't really say on I can't really say, guys, I'm weird. I remember. Hi, Sunny. Welcome back. I am in Switzerland, Chloe. Do you know Hungary? Yes, I do. I have a friend who is half Hungarian, half Thai. We're pretty close friends, so yeah, it's pretty chill. He's really tall though. He's like 2 meters. Oh my god, it's a pain every time talking to him because I'm like, oh hey, what's up? That's super cool, Chloe. Yeah, that's really cool, guys. Thanks so much for the live likes. We're almost at 5k likes. Can we get to 5k likes? And welcome to everyone who's in the room now. We're kind of just talking for funsies, like besties. This is low-key like big sister vibes or bestie vibes, FaceTiming. It's very casual. Your English is good. Thank you. I went to an American school, American international school, where everything was taught in English, which is why my English is pretty good. Do you live alone or with your family? I live with my family. I live with my relatives, and yeah. You're literally saying what's up, like what's up, like you, bro, like you're right there, like so tall. Hi, welcome, Lamar. It's so nice to have everyone here. Thank you for the 5.3k likes. This is so cool, guys. We are killing it today. Thank you so much, Sophie. And we're having such great conversations. We were talking about ADHD, we were talking about high school, and we were just talking about chilling, like whatever, you know. And this is so much fun. If you guys feel like it, you can check out my page because I actually post every single day, and my content is alright. You know, it's pretty good. Hi, hello. How's it going? Hi. So yeah, we can just. What's your experience about going online school to in person? Okay, so the reason why I was online for half of my high school years was because of COVID. COVID started at the end of 8th grade, going into 9th grade, and halfway through 10th grade. And I didn't like online at first, but in the end, online learning has made me become an introvert and has made me. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I think it made me develop some form of social anxiety because I didn't have that interaction for so long. So it was definitely different. And when we came back, everyone wore masks. So it was a really long time before we started to just chill out again. It was difficult. It was definitely a weird and difficult time of the year of my life, especially because it was during puberty as well. It was like peak puberty. Everyone was going through it. Everyone was going through all their emotions. Thanks for the 6k likes. Thank you, guys. You guys are the best. What type of Asian are you? I am Thai, but I'm also Swiss. I think the exotic part you see in me is probably the fact that I'm half-half. Hi, welcome back. Hi, it's so nice to have you here. What are you studying right now? Right now, I'm not studying anything. Right now, I'm just learning German. And yeah, you guys are awesome with the likes, by the way. I thank you. If you guys feel like checking out my page, you can go check it out. How old are you? I'm 19 years old. I don't mind you asking at all. I'm a 2005 baby. So, I'm gonna be turning 20 this year. You're 20? Hi, guys. I'm gonna turn 20 this year. Oh, thank you for the club cheers and thank you for the things, Duke. You always are so nice. Thank you. 20 is special. I'll be turning 20 in December. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something special for that. Hopefully, we can get to. It's a big goal, but I want to get to 10k followers by my birthday. So, yeah. You look younger. Oh, thank you. Oh, cool. Hallo, ich bin gut. Hallo. Wie geht's? What's the best birthday present you ever got? Oh, let me think. Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know. Best birthday present I've ever got? Hang on, I have an answer to this. Don't worry. You look way younger. What age do I look like I am? Okay, wait, no, I know the answer to this question. Let me think. Oh yeah, I'm low-key thinking really hard now. I am forgetting everything I've gotten for my birthday over the last like years. So I'm sorry. Maybe I actually don't know what the best present is I got. I never had one where I was like, damn, like that's the one, you know? I've always kind of been like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like I'm always very grateful and happy for it. But yeah. What's your favorite K-pop group? I like Blackpink and BTS. What are your top 3 most worn out pair of shoes at the moment? I literally only have one pair of shoes, so probably that one. For me, 16. Really? In my school, it's mandatory to learn German. Probably because, yeah, like I was born and raised in Thailand, which is why I'm learning German right now. So my German may not be that good, guys, but it's okay. It's alright. My bias is Jenny. She's killing it these days. My bias for the longest time has been Lisa, but honestly, Jenny has taken the stage recently. Don't get me wrong though, I love all the members. I don't ever hate any of the members. No, you're probably better than me. Oh, hell no, I'm probably not. I'm at the A2 level of German, guys. I am learning German still. In August, I'm gonna go back and learn B1. I do know Stray Kids, but I don't stand them like hardcore. Not for any particular reason, just like I just never really got into it. But I do really like their songs. I think their songs are really good and really catchy, and they're really starting to go out there a lot. Jenny makes me contemplate my bias. Yeah, I definitely love all the girls. I don't ever understand the blinks who are like, I hate like this person, and I'm like, oh my god, just calm down. Hi Sora, welcome back. Long live Chinese Communist Party. Cool, man. I have had the subject for 3 years now, and I'm far from fluent. Girl, wish me luck. I'm trying my best. Yeah, German is not an easy language, guys. The grammar is really crazy. Thank you. Guys, we have 7.1k likes. Thank you so much. You guys are on fire. What's the worst language you tried to learn? Okay, so French. I learned Chinese for 3 years, and then I switched over to French for 1 year in high school. And even though I learned French for only 1 year, holy crap, was it difficult. Chinese was also a difficult language to learn, though. I don't remember like a lot of it. I don't remember a lot of Chinese. Yes, guys, everyone tap the screen. It really helps out, and it helps bring more people into the live. It pushes us out into the algorithm. So, For You page, manifestation. Someone said, please don't learn Mandarin. We don't like Thai. Those are two different things. Like Mandarin is Chinese like language. Majority of people who are from China speak Mandarin, and Thai people speak Thai. So I don't really know what you're talking about. So be educated before you start hating. I mean, if you're gonna hate, guys, at least do it well. Like at least be a little bit educated on the subject. It's insane. Is SE been best? Yeah, for sure. Swiss German, hardest one. Oh my god, Swiss German is a hard language because there is no rules. Like, you're just speaking it. And you know, some people, like, I can understand and speak Swiss German relatively well. Relatively well. But can I read that language? Hell no. And I'm in, like, a volleyball club, and they, like, start texting in Swiss German. I'm like, girls, I literally don't know what you're talking about. Can we speak in, like, High German, please? Or like someone's gonna have to constantly translate it. And everyone knows how to speak German, so can we just write in German? I don't know which level of German I am, but I'm basically fluent because I've been in Germany for 6+ years. Oh, that's so amazing, Clara. I hope I get there. Educated haters, do they exist? Hell no. Do you have Roblox? No, I don't have Roblox. My sister does though. Anyways, good night, guys. Good night, Nana. Thanks so much for joining. Yeah, I recognize you a little bit, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's chill. I don't remember like you that well from the live, but I remember your username popping up, but I actually don't remember the things you said. I forgot. Sorry. I have a bad memory. I've been learning German in school since I moved here from Poland. Oh, okay. I see. I do remember you though, Belle. I remember you, yes. I remember a lot of you guys, but sometimes I don't remember like things. So, yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, and it also depends on like how often you show up in my live. For people who are, guys, we made it to 8k, so cool. 4k followers now, congrats, thank you. We're trying to get to 5k. I am low-key right now in the follower jail. I have been struggling to gain them followers. I'm not gonna lie. I've been struggling to get people to join my epic group. So yeah. It's been difficult, but Yeah, how often do you go live? I usually go live every day. Either every day or either every day or like once or sometimes twice. What's your demographic of followers? What do you mean by that? Like, can you be specific? I would love to answer that question. I just, what do you mean? You watch anime? I do watch a little bit of anime. Yeah. What time do you go live? I usually go live at around this time. Maybe like at around 10 p.m. or 10:30 p.m. I usually go live. Like an hour ago. But sometimes I go live twice a day. Like earlier today I went earlier live. But yeah. Are those air conditioning ducts on the ceiling? What country do you live? I live in Switzerland, so these are just I don't know what they are. I honestly don't know what they are, guys. I live in the basement. It's a very nice basement. Like, I mean, you can see my epic TV. Like, it's not like I'm living bad. I'm living like really well, but it's just I live in the basement, so this is actually like the things that you usually see in a basement. Like breakdown of who follows you, age, guys, girls. I have a pretty even demographic. Like I have a lot of people who are way older than me, like in their 20s and 30s, but I also have people who are way younger than me. I know a lot of people who are in my like following, who are way younger than me, early teens, mid-teens. So I kind of have a little bit of everyone, people who are younger than me, my age, and older than me. In terms of guys and girls, I think I have a lot of guys, but I have also recently been gaining a lot of girls. So it's also pretty even. I checked, it's quite even. Yeah, so I have a pretty even one. What's your plan in Switzerland? Do you plan to live? I do plan to live here. I am living here, so I'm here. I'm chilling. You gotta be crazy thinking a TikTok look like. And I must say, keep going. Thank you. Thank you for the encouragement, Nash. 9K likes. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are so cool. Hi, Cody. Thank you so much, Charlie, for the rose. I appreciate it. You're doing well, and it's nice to see you on the For You page. So keep going, and you get 5K and more. Thank you so much, guys. I have a goal of gaining 10K by my birthday. My birthday is in December, so I'll be turning 20. Best gift I could get is gaining 10K. Did you make volleyball friends yet? Oh no. I don't have any friends in volleyball. They don't really like to talk to me, and I'm not sure why. I don't want to blame it on racism, but it's literally not because of anything else. Like, when in December? In the late December. Like, mine's on the 22nd of December. My birthday's on the 22nd of December. So, before the 22nd of December, I would love to get 10K followers. So, if you guys share my page, or if you guys just like, yeah, if you guys haven't followed me, go follow me. Hi, Zaria. Thank you so much for the 10K likes. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. Mine is at the 4th. Yeah, mine's at the very end. Oh, but not December. That's super cool. The 22nd is a great number for a birthday. So I'm just saying, 22 is always my lucky number. 22. And yeah. 15th is a good number. I think there is no like bad number to have your birthday on, I think. July 22nd? Oh my god. That's gonna happen this month. Girl, slay. 18th of August, amazing. In June, you guys are all having your birthdays before me. Wait, guys, I gotta complete this test. Oh, never mind. TikTok wants me to like do an AI test to test that I'm not AI, and I don't know why they keep doing that. Yes, happy late birthday. Mine's in April. Oh, so yours already passed. Yeah, guys, slay. Yeah. This is really nice, guys. You guys have been killing it with liking the live recently. We have just almost 11K. You guys are so cool. You guys can take a break too, though. Okay, don't worry. You can take a break from liking the live. All right. I can go sleep now. Have a great stream. All right. See you later, Sora. Thank you so much for coming here and showing your support. Thank you. Hello, Lisa. Hello, hi girl. Thanks for the 11K likes, guys. You guys are so cool. Lisa, hallo, wie geht's? Du musst mir schreiben, wann du frei bist. Dann wir können treffen. Yeah, dann wir können uns treffen. Do you play football? No, I play volleyball though. I'm a huge volleyball fan. Wir haben heute so schlechtes Wetter. Ja, girl, warum ist es so kalt? Oh, girl, ich komme zurück und jetzt ist es so kalt. Oh my god. How do you manage friendship after high school ends? Ooh. A lot of people really don't like me right now. So, how do I manage I have my core group of friends. They are super duper cool. And we literally just send reels to each other all the time on our Instagram group chat, like daily. And that is the best way for us to communicate even after high school ended. So, yeah, wie geht's? Es geht gut, danke. Hi, Jasmine. Join football class? I don't like football though. Oh, just because I started cutting people off, I started cutting off toxic people, so they don't like me for that. So, but that's okay because I'm living my life now so peacefully and so happy. I mean, literally, certain people have just been sucking the life out of me, and you can tell. So, I right now have a very good group of friends of 4 people, and a little more. I also have my one friend who we've been friends for 11 years. Those are my friends from high school who are still sticking with me. So hi Lonita, welcome. Yeah, so keeping your friend group small, quality over quantity, 100% for me. Yeah. That is what I suggest. And I have been really, what kind of toxic people? Just I don't know, people who aren't happy for me when something good happens, and people who, I don't know. I have 1 year left to it, but yeah, cannot wait. Yeah, I totally get that. My favorite song is Wildflower by Billie Eilish. Jasmine, thanks for asking that question. Yeah, so you guys, this is super cool. Oh my god, we're at basically 12K likes now. Thank you so much. For those of you who have been consistently liking my live, you guys are rocking it for real. Do you regret anything in your high school experience? If so, what was it? I don't think I regret. I don't have that many things I regret. I low-key, everything, even the bad things happened for a reason. Even the things that a lot of people may consider a bad thing that happened has eventually led my life to be better. Do you know what I mean? I don't ever have any experience that I wish I could go back to and change. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't change a thing, because everything that happened occurred to somehow make my life better. I wouldn't be at this stage right now if certain things didn't happen. How tall are you? I am 164 centimeters, which is around 5'4", so I'm pretty average in height. Nothing special, but I don't think I'm growing anymore. 12K, thank you, guys. Guys, it's okay to take a break from liking the live, don't worry. You can take a break. Don't worry, guys. It's chill. Oops. Oh, my legs hurt. I did leg day today. If you know, you know. Oh my goodness, guys. I just like unlocked hack. Unlocked hack. Oh my god, we're almost same height, twins. I unlocked hack. So I love to drink protein shakes because they help a lot, but the protein shakes that I drink has like the taste has started becoming boring to me, and I don't like it anymore. But instead of switching, so my thing is vanilla flavored vanilla flavored protein shake, and then I just added some coffee to it today, and it was literally like with the milk I mixed it with coffee, and dude, actually it helps give the flavor more variety, and I love it so much. How do you balance relationship and friends? Like, you mean relationship like partner and friends? I don't know. A lot of the key points of balancing your own relationship and friends, a lot of the key with it is having a partner that is okay with you having other friends and is okay with you hanging out with them. Because if you have a partner where they're like, no, you only have to hang out with me, you can't have your friends, you have to be with me all the time, then of course there is no relationship friend balance. There's no balance there. But if you have someone who's understanding, who's like, yeah, babe, you have friends, like go hang out with your friends, like who encourages you to go hang out with your friends. So I think a lot of that is important, and it is important to consider that a lot of times friendships last longer than relationships. Your friends are gonna be the ones that are there for you. So invest in friends a lot. And don't ever try to, don't try to shut your friends out the second you have a relationship, I would say. Hello, hi. Did you have a relationship before your current one? I am talking from experience. I do have an ex, but I'm not discussing about that yeah. It was 6K and now it's 13K. Oh my god, epic. Guys, thank you so much for the likes. Yeah, so I have had one other relationship before this one, but yeah. Hey guys, you guys are so cool with liking the live. Thanks for the share. It's so cool, guys. Yeah, it's super nice to have you guys here. I love talking with you guys so much. Yeah. 61 shares. That's a lot of shares, guys. Thank you so much, Charlie. I appreciate that. It's so late for me right now, girl. It's late for me too. It's like 11:41 p.m. Followed your advice with makeup from the last live. Oh, really? Girl, tell me how it went. I hope it went okay. Please don't sue me if it didn't work. I don't know. I'm scared to give advice on this app because I'm like, oh my god, what if someone does it and then it doesn't work and then I just die? I'm always so scared that because people ask me like how I do things, and I'm like, oh, I would love to share it with you guys because like no gatekeeping, because gatekeeping is like for weird people, but like I'm scared to. Girl, it's okay if you're not ready to post the one young edit. Just keep working on it or something, or try starting a different format. It's always good to double check on it to make sure you're really happy with the results. You went great. My friends complimented me. You give the best advice. Oh my god, girls. Oh, that's like the best thing ever, guys. She followed my advice and it worked. Oh, stop. That's like the best thing ever. Wait, why did I say it like that? I'm sorry. That was a little cringy. But guys, I'm actually so happy. I'm glad the thing went well. Baddie. Just ate 6 chocolate pancakes and now I can't sleep. Girl, I understand you. I am so big back. I love eating. I'm so glad it went great, Sky Girl. I am so happy for you. What did you follow specifically about the makeup? Was it just the makeup routine? Where you at? The space look huge for a room. This is my room. This is my bedroom. I have a pretty nice bedroom, guys. Good night. Remember to work out tomorrow. Thank you so much, Christian, for the reminder. I will be working out tomorrow. We're getting back into it, guys. We are grinding. Okay? Grinding. Rich? No. I would love to be. You guys, help me out. The lip tint and not wearing too much when you're under 14. Oh my god, girls, slay. The lip tint really helps. Can I recommend this one? This one from Essence, guys. If you know me, you know I love Essence because it's cheap and it works. And honestly, I love it. This is a great cheek tint, but I also like to do inner lip and then a like cross at the upper lip and then lining the upper part and then just like smoothing it out and then doing the rest with your blending the rest with your finger, and it gives such a good dimension and like there it is. So yeah, the lip tinting is amazing. Girl, slay. You slay. Thank you, Sky Girl. And I'm so glad you got compliments. That must be amazing. You deserve all the compliments. When will the water thing come back? Oh my god, girl. I have water bottle, but it's not as big as the other one. So maybe I'll have to invest in a bigger water bottle. I don't live in the US. I live in Switzerland. It looks really good. Thank you. When will the live last until finish? Yeah, I need to check about that. I need to check about getting a nice water bottle for that. I have this one. It is around the same size, but the thing is you guys can't see the progress because the water bottle is not clear. So I will have to get a clearer big water bottle. Maybe I'll get an even bigger water bottle so it's even more interesting for you guys. If you guys don't know, I used to do lives where the live didn't end until I finished my water bottle. I went in a day with my girlfriend and it was so fun. We made playlists for making playlists is so cute. I have like 3 playlists with my boyfriend. I totally get that. That is amazing. I love that for you. Making playlists is like, it's where it's at. Making playlists with your partner is where it's at, guys. It's like so romantic and you always feel like you're connected even when you're far apart. It's a great thing to do if you're in a long distance relationship. Actually, someone literally just asked if I'm in a long distance relationship. I am in a long distance relationship. My boyfriend is in Texas and I'm in Switzerland, so we are oceans apart. But one of the big ways we stay connected besides, calling is listening to playlists. And sometimes it's like, okay, you're busy, I'm busy, but I'll listen to the playlist and you're listening to the playlist and we're like listening to the playlist, the same playlist, and it just feels a little more connected. It feels like you're a little closer. And why are you keep writing my name? When I was 5, I did research. I can control. What? That's interesting. Hi, welcome. Yeah, welcome into the live. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hi, Forever Blink. Welcome back. That's so sweet. I'm wishing you that you meet again soon. Thank you. We're probably gonna meet in like a year. To be realistic, it might be a year. It may be earlier, who knows? But I don't know. I don't know. But it's okay. We did it before. We can do it again. Should I do a singing video instead of wanting edit? Maybe. That might be nice. If you feel less motivated about it, you can always, the thing is you can always come back to the One Young edit. You can always, take a break from it, do something else, work on something else, and then you can always come back. It doesn't hurt to come back to it. So when you feel more, motivated to do it, yeah, I'll tell you. Okay, cool. Slay. Yeah, guys. Super cool that you guys are here. Should I go to bed soon? It's like 11:47 p.m. I don't know. I feel like at some point I need to go sleep. Guys, I did a makeup tutorial, but that one is low-key my everyday makeup. It's not really like glam, but I do have a glam makeup that I do usually. Are you guys interested in that? Like, are you guys interested in my how to do my glam? It's mostly in eyes. It's mostly eye makeup, like how I do my glam eye makeup for nights that I want to go out or for special occasions. Tomorrow's a sleepover. Oh my god. I'm so excited for you. Please tell me how it went, okay? Please tell me how it went, and I hope everything goes well. Thank you so much for every blink. Are you guys interested in that video? Bro, TikTok removes my most innocent video and won't let me send a comment about what time. Oh my god, I totally understand. Sometimes it's weird. Why are there so many ladyboys in Thailand? Because Thailand is a very accepting country. We are very accepting of the LGBTQ plus community, which is why a lot of people feel comfortable expressing their true self. So actually, in your country, there could be actually a lot of people who want to be transgender or who want to be a ladyboy, but they don't feel comfortable to express that in their society as they feel in Thailand. So actually, what does that say about how your country is in accepting people? So some people in your country may actually feel very uncomfortable expressing themselves. So I think the main reason why there's so many ladyboys in Thailand is because it is widely accepted in Thailand. We don't treat them as different. We treat them like everyone else, the way they should. So that is so like actually there could be a lot more trans people in the world, a lot more ladyboys in the world, but it's not commonly seen because certain societies don't accept it, but Thailand does. So yeah, let me check. Sorry guys, I gotta go through the comments. I'm going to D-Dragon Trinity. Oh my god, have fun with that, Naomi. I need to go to sleep. Okay, see you later. Blackpink edits. I'm eating sweets. Oh my god, epic. Thank you so much, Naomi. I'm glad you think I'm relatable. You're going to the Deadline World Tour? No, I'm not. I am not going to the Deadline Tour. Do you know any trans in Thailand? I know one person personally, but that's it. Do you support that? Yeah, I do. Oh, sorry guys, my phone is on this. Hi, hey guys. What time is it at your place? Right now it is 11:50. Yeah. So yeah. It is. Oh, sorry guys. My phone is low-key. It's on a life support charger, so it's actually on like it's trying to bounce. Our government in Hungary is try to ban LGBTQ. Exactly. So having a society that is not so accepting towards LGBTQ people means that there is gonna be less amount of people showing how they truly feel within themselves, which is why there may be the same amount of people who are trans in both Thailand and Hungary, but maybe people feel less likely to show themselves, so they kind of keep it on the down low. Do you know what I mean? My girlfriend wants to buy me a K-pop album, but I keep telling her no because it's expensive. Girl, that's really sweet of her, though. That's such a nice gesture. I would literally love that so much. Yeah, guys. I really want to go to the Blackpink Deadline Tour, but unfortunately I didn't get tickets. I don't know if you can still buy tickets, but I bet they're crazy expensive. I don't even want to check the price. So yeah, I think it's it will be difficult for me to go to the Deadline Tour. I wish though. Do you know Brazil? Of course I know Brazil. Yeah. I have never been to it though, if that's what you mean. Like, I've never been to Brazil. I haven't been to many places, guys. I haven't really been traveling a lot because I don't travel that much. I wish I would though. I wish I could travel. There was someone here at the world. Oh, thank you, Brian. Thanks. You guys are so sweet with the compliments. Do you like to read slash do you have a favorite book? I do like to read. I used to read a lot of books, but now I have transitioned more to audiobooks because I found that I don't know what to do with the books when I'm done, and I feel like it's so wasteful to just give it away or resell it because it's such a pretty book. Their books look so pretty, but I don't have space for it, so I usually just read audiobooks or listen to audiobooks. Yeah, that's what I usually do. So yeah. What time is it for you right now? It's 11:53 p.m. It is almost midnight, so I might leave soon to go sleep. But I'm here to have more conversations with you guys. As long as the conversation keeps running, I'll be here. Yeah. Um yeah, so that's my answer on the books thing. I do read. I like to read. I'm getting a gift from my best friend. She said not to get an album because they're expensive, but still, that is so sweet for you, Clara. That is really sweet of you. Your friend will be very happy. Do you have any advice? Any advice for what specifically? Or just in general for people who are younger? Blackpink new music jump. I'm so happy for this. I know, dude. I can't wait. When the official audio comes out, I will redo my jump dance. And because I already did the dance for jump, it's on my page, but I already did the dance for it, but it's with the concert audio. So as soon as the official audio comes out, I will be redoing it with better audio. So I can't wait to redo that dance. It's such a fun dance. It's strenuous in terms of cardio. It's a lot of jumping, obviously, but yeah. You ate with the dance. Thank you. You always read every message here. It makes you one at 1000. I try to read all the comments as best as I can because I sometimes go into people's lives and I'm like putting in a comment like 10 times. I'm like, dude, you're not reading my comment. So I really try to read all the comments because I don't want anyone to feel left out. Sometimes I can't. Like sometimes when I have a room full of like 100 people, I can't read every single message. Or when I'm talking about something and I'm like in the flow of a conversation, sometimes I cannot really read the other comments because then I'll lose my train of thought. But usually I'll try to scroll back up and like see what I missed. But sometimes I do make a mistake and like miss a comment. Nice of you, really. Thank you. I'm glad you find it nice. I just don't want people to feel like left out. And I feel like sometimes like the people aren't even doing anything on the lives. They're just like chilling in their lives, just like, and then you put like a comment, someone put a comment, and I'm like, and you like ignore it and you don't answer it. I'm like, oh my god, you like don't even have anything else to do. Why are you just not answering my comments? Like, do you know what I mean? Like sometimes I go on someone's live and they're not even doing anything, and I'm like, here, I'll put a comment so you can talk about this, and then she just doesn't say anything. I'm like, oh, okay. The song, I know the song will be released on the 11th. Girl, you asked me for advice earlier. I want, what type of advice do you mean? Like just general advice for people who are younger than me or something? I do know that a lot of my audience members are younger than me. So yeah. But in general, just an advice I would give to people who are in their early teens and stuff, I would say you have time. That is what I would say. Don't try to grow up too fast. A lot of people try to do too much all at once. They try to, a lot of kids these days, they wear clothing that make them look way older than they actually are. They try to rush into the whole teenage years, into the whole adulthood. They try to rush into a lot of things, and all I'm saying is you have time, because eventually you are going to get into adulthood and you're going to wonder, where are all my adulthood milestones? But you already low-key went through a lot of them. So you try to rush and, I think that it's okay to take it easy and enjoy where it is. Like, enjoy the moment. A lot of times it's always like, and I know a lot of the times it's not your fault. you are born a lot of times in an era of social media. You are born with social media right there at your fingertips, and that is not your fault. So you are very easily susceptible and open. You see all the time to different beauty standards, different influencers, even my videos that I sometimes discuss beauty tips and beauty things. And certain things are just, it's worth waiting. Like, you can wait. Like, in terms of, like, you're not gonna run out of time. Like, obviously live your life to the fullest, but you know, you have time for certain things. And a lot of okay, I struggled with acne as a kid, as a early or mid-teen. Now I'm 19, I'm almost 20, but you can see my acne. Like, I don't have makeup on right now, and I don't think I have a filter on. Yeah, I don't have filter on, but like, my acne has cleared up. But a lot of that, yes, has to do with skincare, but a lot of that also has to do with just the fact that I'm older. And you have to remind yourself that at the end of the day, you are a growing teenager. You are going to go through puberty, and you are going to have acne. That is something no amount of skincare can prevent, if unless you have like magical genes. So a lot of times you could be like, oh my god, why do I have acne? I'm doing all these skincare routines. Sometimes you can just do a simple like cleanser and a simple moisturizer. Let your skin breathe, clean your skin, wash your face, and moisturize your face. But you can definitely, you know, you can definitely still have a skincare routine, but a lot of the times your skin can also break out because you put too much on your face. But again, what I'm basically saying is you don't need to rush into it. You don't need to automatically look like an adult the second you turn into a teenager. That is how I like to think of it. That helps me a lot. Thanks, my friends always push me to grow up faster. Yeah, like, enjoy your youth, like, in terms of as much as you can. I understand that, school system a lot of times pushes you to do things that, like, the kid at your age should not be doing. But that's school system. But as much as you can, try to enjoy your youth in terms of there is no rush to grow up. There is no rush to, look like you are 16 when you're 12. So, like, enjoy that part about, being a kid, and you will get all of that. The thing is, it doesn't mean that if you don't do it at the age of 12 means that you're never going to be able to do that. You will get there. Like, you will still be able to do those things. It's not like you're going to miss out. Thank you so much, Lotta. I appreciate that. You look half Swiss, half Thai. Hi, Mo. Welcome back. I am not Chinese. I don't know where you get that from. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for the 14K likes. I appreciate that. What do you got against Chinese? I don't have anything against Chinese people. I have a few Chinese friends. They're really nice. And yeah. But yeah. A Thai. I am half Thai, but I'm also half Swiss, so I'm Asian. What are your favorite activities? I love to dance a lot, as you can tell from my TikTok. And I also really like to play volleyball. I haven't played in a little bit though, so we'll see about that. I might join it again later in August, because right now my volleyball team is on a break, summer break, so we'll see about that. Anyways, guys, that is my advice for people who are under, like, who are, just going into their teenage years, is just that you have time. Enjoy being like that age. Enjoy being the age you are, and don't try to rush into the other ages, because it will get there. ultimately, that whether you want it or not, you will get there. You will be 16 one day, and you will be 17 one day, and one day you'll be 18. You will get there. So there's no rush. Enjoy the now, enjoy the time you have, make the most of it, and obviously, like, do what you want to do, but keep in mind that there is no rush to grow up too fast. I think that's a lot of the times the trend you see with people these days. I don't want to sound like an old person by saying kids these days, but it's true. Like, a lot of children these days, they try to grow up way too fast. You see these 9-year-olds who are wearing clothing where I was like, dude, what the heck? Like the style's great, the clothing's great, but like for a 9-year-old, you look like you're ready to be 12, and the 12-year-olds look like they're ready to be 16. You remind me of Megan from Cat's Eye. Oh, thank you. And I'm glad you like my advices. I hope you're not sleepy. I'm a little sleepy. My eyelash has been hooking on to my underlash for the longest time. I'm trying to like get rid of that though. Okay. Nails check. I have no nails. I took my nails out. So they're literally just bare nails. These are what my nails look like. Nothing's on them. So I used to have my nails done, but because I play volleyball, I had to take them out so that I can actually play volleyball. Yeah, guys. I might go to bed now. So, unless you got any last minute super duper important things to ask, I will be going to bed. So, I hope you guys join next live, and I really appreciate it, you guys being here and having a discussion, talking. Please stay tuned for more videos. I will be posting more tomorrow. And yes, I'm glad I was able to give you some nice advice. I will see you guys later. This is low-key like, you know, like big sister giving advice vibes. Like these are the things that I would have told my younger self, and these are the things where I wish my older sister told me, but she didn't, because I don't have an older sister. I am the older sister. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, guys. I'm so glad you were able to join. And yes, I'm gonna try and leave the live now without knocking over my whole phone. Okay, see you guys later. Watch my videos. Bye. Thanks.